Why buy a house now? Why don't you wait 10 years from now? Why don't you wait 20 years to buy that very same property? Why is it urgent? Why should you buy the property now? So I've outlined at least 4 reasons why I think this is the best time to basically buy your property. Reason number one is because right now, more than ever before, banks are willing to give 100% bond or higher or lower deposits than ever before. So right now, if you want a property, even banks are willing to give a 105% bond. So that means they're willing to cover also your conveyance attorney fees and your bond attorney fees at the very same time. So you buying a property, you don't have to take out any money. So sometimes a lot of people will get 80% bond, 90% bond, but it's higher than ever before. So I believe that this is absolutely the right time to start buying property because banks are willing to finance your property ever more than ever before. And reason number two why I believe that now is the right time or the best time to buy property is because the property values keep on increasing. So for the very same property that you could buy now for a certain price, 5 years later or 10 years later, you might need to afford to basically earn more from the company that you're working for or qualify for more money than you're qualifying right now because the value of the property is basically increasing. So for example, if you want to buy a property worth R1,000,000, at your workplace, you have to at least earn 30,000 Rand every single month before any deductions. But that very same property, the value of the property will be increasing 5 years, 10 years down the line. And when it increases, the money that you have to earn at that time will be more than 30,000 or more than what you have to earn right now. So since the value of the properties keeps on increasing, it's better to basically buy now so that you don't have to qualify for more and you're basically paying on your own mortgage or on your own bond. So you're reducing the amount of years that you'll basically have to pay for the mortgage for. And the other reason why I think it's better to buy now is because of this one thing, renovations, the renovations that you put on the property keep on increasing the value of the property that you're owning. So you keep on increasing the value of the property because you keep on fixing some of the things or improving some of the things in the very same property that you are staying in right now. So if you want to buy a property, so I'll give you an example. My parents or my dad bought his property about 25, 30 years ago. And at the time, that very same property that he used to stay in was 69,000 Rand when he bought it. Right now, the very same property is worth 800,000 Rand or more. Why? Because he's been fixing some of the things that, he's been fixing the property ever since that time. He's been working on the very same property ever since that time. And the value of the property keeps on going up because of the renovations that he's basically putting into the very same property. So you buy a property now, you keep on increasing the value of that very same property by renovating it. And guess what? Other people, if you buy into a good neighborhood, other people around you also are basically fixing their own property. And that's also increasing the value of the properties in that very same neighborhood. So you have the control to basically keep on renovating your very same property. And when you renovate the very same property, the value of the property keeps on going higher and higher. So that's number 3, the reason why I love property and why I think you should start investing in property right now, right? And also, you can use bank financing. So you can use bank financing to basically, so that's the reason number 4 why I think you should buy now. You can use bank financing to get the property, number 1, and to refinance some of the other needs that you might have. So you can have a property and keep on paying in that property. But after a while, maybe let's say you run into an issue, or your children need to go to a varsity, or your children need something, or you need to buy something else. You can basically take a loan using the very same property and use that property as a bank, right? I'm not saying it's the best thing that you should do, but it might be if you need the money, urgently need the money to do so. So you can use your property to finance other things, not just your property deal, but finance other things that you might need in your own life, right? So I basically think those are the 4 reasons, or the 4 main reasons why I feel you should buy property now. And I also feel that you should learn how to buy the very same properties for a lower price. How do you invest in property and get property below market value? If you can learn that skill, if you can discover that skill is worth millions, if not billions, for you, because it can benefit you so much, right? I hope you love this video. If you love it, click on the like button. Comment below. What are some of the reasons why you believe it's right now is the best time for you to buy that very same property that you wish to buy, right? But otherwise, I'll see you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers.